Hello and welcome back, my little fishes. It's Sandy Pandy Fish here, and I just thought I'd nip on and say hello and get to know each other a little bit more. Okay, so this is me. I've been playing the game now let's have a look. Let's have a look how long I've been playing it. Where am I? There I am. I have been playing the game 230 days today. Happy birthday to me. Okay, I've been with my alliance, the Mighty England, since the start of it. I am by any means a really good player. I am an average player, I would say. I play all the time. I do all the wars, do all the titans, and everything that needs to be done. But yeah, I'm with the Mighty England. If anybody wants to come over and check us out and maybe join, you're more than welcome. All we ask is that you hit the Titan and that you take part in wars in chat. And that's about it, really. Nothing really much more about that. Okay, I am now currently level 42. Okay, there's my stats and what have you. I'm completed season 2. Oh, drink up, drinkers. They'll be limited for 2 hours in some pubs. Anyone going to the pub tomorrow? I'm thinking of it. Okay. Right, anyway, don't want to know about my pub things. You want to know about what's going on with the game. So let's have a little look. Okay, so at the moment, I believe we've got Atlantis on. There we go. Some nice little heroes at the top there. I have none of them. Wouldn't mind some of them. Did a little pull yesterday, Temple, and didn't get anything. So I've got nothing to report on that. But what I would like to show you, I'll show you my heroes. Okay, so these are my heroes. Okay, and the way I organise my heroes is if I go to edit heroes, edit teams. Okay, in slot 1, I call it level up. So if you tap on it, you can actually change the name to anything you want. You can call it whatever, but as I say, I'm calling this level up. And the reason I'm calling it level up is because these are the heroes that I'm currently leveling. Now, by putting them in team 1, that puts it to the top of your roster. So you're not searching all through all your heroes to find out the heroes that you want to be leveling. And you're not leveling one a little bit and then another one a little bit. So it concentrates your mind onto the levels. So I've got a rainbow team sort of going on. It's not a team, but it's the rainbow ones. I'm short on healers, so I'm healing 3 at the moment. Well, 4 actually. Raphael's a healer as well. I was lucky enough to get him the other week on a little 1 pull, I think I got him on, with some other 3-star scumbag. So, yeah, there we go. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing it that way. This is my red team. Okay, we can actually go up there and call it red team. Makes it even easier. So let's do that. Actually, do it while you're here. Okay, red team. Okay, and there it goes. The next one is my defence team, but I'm also using it as my attack team as well, because it does both. It's attack and defence. It's really nice. You'll probably notice that Mother North is in all my teams. Mother North I was very lucky to get. I got her early on. In fact, she was my very first 5-star, and I know how lucky I was to get her. She is an absolute superstar, and she saves me from many a time where half my team are dead, and then she just goes off and she resurrects half the team, which is really nice. Okay, so that's my defence team. Okay, I'll just go done on that. I have a purple team, okay, which is really nice, and I've got emblems on some of them. Clarissa needs a few more emblems. Cyprian, I'm not really bothered about putting emblems on her because she's all right, but she just puts spikes. I call them spikes, what they're called. Reflective damage on Mother North and Clarissa, which is quite nice. Clarissa obviously does the dot damage. A bit of a yellow team going on there. Again, as you look, guys, I'm not fully maxed on my teams, but they're getting up, they're building their way up. And hopefully one day I'll be like some of the other people in the Alliance and some of you guys probably who've got lots of maxed out 5-stars and lots of maxed out 4-stars, but I'm a middle of the road player. So if you're wanting like top tips, you're not going to get them from me. If you're wanting tips about how to progress in the game for a medium player or for a new player, then I'm the person you should be listening to, because I've just gone through it. I've been, as I say, spent the last 230 days building up to where I am. I do use coins. I do buy coins sometimes. I'm not stupid. I'm not a mass player. I would say I'm a cheap player, but I enjoy the game. So at the moment, while everything's going on and all the pubs are shut, I've been spending a little bit of my money on this. And why not? If you can, my things with these sort of games is if you can afford to, and you're not, your kids can have food on the table, or you can have food on the table, and you want to do it, then that's up to you. If you don't want to do it, that's absolutely fine as well. Unfortunately, it will take you longer to do things. It will take you longer to get places. But the big one is if you can't afford to do it, don't do it. Okay, don't spend what you haven't got. At the end of the day, it's a mobile game. Okay, so don't spend what you haven't got. All right, so that's my team. So we'll save all those in there. I've got lots of other stuff going on. You see things are coming up. I've got the Magni costume, up to 70 on both. Ravia, he's there. Who else have I got? I've got Cage, who hasn't been levelled at all. Another Magni. I got Quintus yesterday on a T20. T20 is a training camp 20. When you get to training camp 20, it costs, I think it's about 300-400 in food and 100 recruits, and you can train up 5 stars. Now, they don't always get a 5-star. Most of them are 3 stars, but the odd occasion you will get a 4-star, a 4-star or a 5-star. So it is worth getting it up. And Raphael, Obican, a couple of Junes that I've not touched yet. I will start touching them. There are lots of 4 stars. Basically, if I get a hero that I haven't got before, I keep it, because you never know what small account will do in the future. Like they're doing something at the moment with this hero lab or whatever it is they're doing, which I'm nowhere near yet. But once you do, you can swap some 5 stars, and hopefully over time things will get better. So I would always recommend that you keep at least one of each, at least 4-star and 3-star that are quite rares to get. Don't feed them up unless you've got loads and you don't really care. But I would suggest that you keep hold of them. The best way to keep hold of stuff is if you go onto it, you'll see up in the top left-hand corner, there's a little lock. If you lock it, it will not let you feed it to something else, so you can't accidentally feed it away. So when I go to, let's say, I go to feed Raphael, okay, I go to level him up. All the ones, I've got nothing at the moment because I've not picked anything out, but they're all locked, and it says the hero are locked and you can't feed them, which is really important. I've got a couple of 4-star trainers there, which I keep till later stages. So can't do that. So it's really worth locking them up, because otherwise you can accidentally feed something and you'd be gutted if you fed one of your 4 or 5 stars to another hero. All right, guys, so that's that. Right, what I'm going to show you today is if I go the Atlantis, that's what I was doing. So if I go over to my map and I go to number 2. Now, Atlantis, when it's on, you get to have it cheaper. Now, I've completed it on easy mode, and I must say, at the time I didn't find it easy, especially when you get to the end. When you get to the end, to this one, to this Ursula, I think she is, it's like fighting a Titan, but on your own. And it's really I find it quite difficult. Now, what I've got to remember there is I didn't have the heroes that I've got now. So the heroes I was trying to do it with were a lot lower. And that's why I think I found it so hard. Because now I've completed it, you can go through it again. And there's 2 ways. You can either go on easy or hard. So where are we up to? We are up to number 6. So if you look along here, we have done 1, 2, 3. We've done the first 3 levels, okay? So if we go into the 4th level here, you can choose normal, which will cost, I think it's 3 during the Atlantis Rising, or hard, which is 7. Okay, so let's try it. Okay, so we've got a lot of red there, so I could go with the blue team if I wanted, but we've also got the little blue muggies. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my rainbow team. And if you see down there, it says reduce cost down in the bottom right-hand corner. It says reduce cost for fight for 7. So let's go and see how we can get on. All right, now if you've seen any of my other videos, you'll notice what I like to do is I like to try to kill a few of them, and then once I've got a space, I can then what you call ghost tiles through, and get set up for the next one. So that's the way I try to do it. Now these are quite hard because it is on hard, so they're hitting me quite hard, but because my heroes are a little bit stronger, they can take a little bit of punishment at the beginning. I will put Clarissa on for a little bit of dot damage. I'll make the green dragon bomb there. I will set the green dragon bomb off, not so much for itself, but for everything around it. And you can see we're starting to make this hole. Well, they're really hitting Fawn. They're being a bit nasty to Fawn. Just keep an eye. Keep an eye on what you've got going on. Now, have I took him out in the middle? Yes. So now if I ghost through there, I will bring... My Gravemaker was nearly right up. And I'll go over there and put Clarissa to finish that little muggy off, so that'll go. What I will do now is slowly start to complete these. I'll get Mother North going in a minute, hopefully. That'll get Gravemaker off. So I'll put Gravemaker on there, which will start doing a bit of dot damage. Dot damage is like the burn. So Gravemaker burns for 2 rounds, and Clarissa, she does 3. So now I've got a lot of space. So I'm going to start shoving tiles through the space. That's got Justice going. I could do with some greens. Greens, can I get any greens? Let's see if this brings any up. Yeah, here we go. Nice. So bring Mother North up. Now, she puts a minion on everything, so that kills stuff without actually even hitting it. So if you look at the damage being done, I'm back up again, lovely. What have I got left? Bring Gravemaker up. And then set that off again. That'll get a bit more for Mother North, hopefully. And there you go. So if you look, I'm coming to the next round now. All my heroes are charged. So it's really easy. Gravemaker in the middle. And then I will hit Fawn in the middle. And then I'll hit Clarissa in the middle. Now, if you look, they've all took quite a good beating already. And over the next couple of rounds, they will start to go down. Like, the middle one's going to be out now. Yeah. I'll stay over to the one side. Oh, they both died. Now, I kept Justice back because what Justice does is she stops them from firing. She stops people from hitting. So if you look there, she missed Gravemaker. I'll put Clarissa in the middle again. Try and get rid of this side over here, I think. Get all the purples, that'll get Clarissa going again. I'll put her on again. And the dot damage, what I call the dot damage, which is the poison, that's over 4 turns. So over 4 turns, there you go. She's taking stuff out, even though I'm not hitting stuff. Let's bring that up. I need some stuff because I'm about to go into... Oh, that might bring Justice up. That'd be beautiful. And Clarissa at the end. So I'm ready now for the boss. Okay, now this boss, I think, what does he do? He basically deals 110 damage to all enemies. All allies get plus 30 attack for 3 turns. All allies get 25% for 3 turns. And all allies get 8% Magna generation for 3 turns. So I need to take the muggies out, really. But if I hit it in the middle and basically do this, and this will start to take the muggies out anyway. I'll also put Justice on now, so everything hopefully will miss me. And I will set that Dragon Bomb chain off, which will bang all that lot up into it. Will the muggy go? Nearly, but the fire will take it out. Same on the other side. Fire will take that out. Nope, all done. All right, bring Mother North back up. Now, I'm making this look really easy, and the reason I'm making it look easy is because my heroes, and they're all quite high. Now, look at that. That missed 4 out of the 5 heroes. The only one it hit then was Justice, so it's caused me no pain whatsoever. So start throwing some blues up. This should bring Fawn back up. It's going to go off again, but that doesn't matter. Right, now put Fawn in the middle. Stick Clarissa in the middle. Try to get a bit more Mother North action going on. Right, Justice back up again. Hopefully now when it hits in a second, it will not hit everything. So it missed Mother North and it missed Justice. So that's what I'm saying. It's really important to look at teams that work together, that have got synergy. So like Gravemaker and Clarissa are both making damage all the time. Fawn's my tank in the middle. That's what you call the one in the middle. It's a tank because basically he takes all the punishment. And I've got a healer, which is Mother North, and Justice, which is messing about with not so much their mana, but it's messing about with their ability to hit you. If you look there, Right, she's off now because it's finished, but once I've done that and that is it. And it's quite easy. Now, the first time I went round on easy mode, I found that really quite hard. These moths used to like be really difficult. But, you know, you move on in the game. I'm now over level 40. I think that always helps. Someone told me, I think, once you go over level 40, you get better ascension items and better chance to do stuff. And obviously, the better titans you fight and stuff is all good. Let me just show you where we're at the moment. So if I go to my alliance... this Titan actually we're letting go because we just had an epic battle with a fire one before it and we used it all up. What we say is if we're not at halfway, if we've not done half the damage needed to be done by 12 hours, we leave it. So then the next one will all have 3 hits straight off the bat and we'll be able to take out the next Titan. Wars we just won. We won a war. Our last war. We win most wars. We're quite good. We've got a really good strategy. Again, I'm not going to shove it over here so everyone knows what our strategy is, but we have a nice strategy that works. And we're a very good team. We're you know, the mighty England we're good friends and, you know, blah, blah, blah. Okay, guys. Well, that's a little bit about getting to know me, getting to know my teams. What's going on there? Oh, I'll have that while you're here. Yeah, getting to know me. If you like it, hit me up with a like. If you think it's something you would like to see in the future, drop me a message, drop me a comment. If you would like to me to do something special, or you know you'd like to see something, or learn something, or just see me do something, and again, just drop me a message and I will. Subscribe if you think I'm really fantastic. That'd be lovely. And apart from that, if at first you don't succeed, then skydiving is not for you. All right, take it easy, guys.